Namayam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namayam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prestaya Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सतस्वी श्रीमदेशी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रीला प्रभुपाद की इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य स्तोत्र सतस्वी श्रीमद् भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज श्रीला प्रभुपाद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रीला हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवास्ति गौर भक्तवृंद की जय। श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। ब्रजभूमि श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की जय। गंगा मई की जय। यमुना मई की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। गौर प्रेमानंदी हरे गौर। All glories to somebody what is Hare Krishna. All glories to somebody devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to somebody devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. Hare Bo. Om Shivaya Krishna Mushtaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pacharne Visheshuren Paschat Radha Dhamodar ki Jai, Kartik Mas ki Jai. Thank you again for coming to this weekly program. Today we have our great Sesapati Prabhu, so will take us into Srimad Bhagavatam. I hope you still remember all the previous classes. What verse is that today? No one remembers? Know something. I want the exact number. Know something. Today we are going to start new chapter. Is it? We are going to start new chapter today. Second chapter, first verse. So we are already done with first chapter. What is the topic of first chapter? Main essence of questions of the sages. How many questions?
6.
Did we get answer for all of those? Did we? So early? So fast? We didn't get answers, right? Sesapati Prabhu didn't tell us the answers yet. He's going to tell us something today. So we'll attentively hear. So Sesapati Prabhu, please. Matai.
She's
Brinda.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Thank you all for joining today evening. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namani. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachyatya Desatarine. So today we are going to start with chapter 2, Canto 1, Srimad Bhagavatam. We completed first chapter last week. This chapter 2 name is Divinity and Divine Service. So today we are going to cover 2 verses, verse 1 and verse 2. Let's start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Cheva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamavadiyayat Sunvatam Swakada Krishna Punyasravani Kirtana Vadayantasto Yavadrani Vidunoti Sukhat Satam Nashtaprayesha Vadresha Nityam Bhagavata Seve Bhagavati Uttamasloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishti. Hari Om Tat Sat. So we will read together text 2, verse 2. First I will read verse 1. Vyasa Uvacha.
Vyasa Uvacha.
Both the verses. Iti samprashna samprishto.
Iti samprashna samprishto.
Vipranam roma harshanihi.
Vipranam roma harshani.
Pratipujya vachastesham.
Pratipujya vachastesham.
Pravaktum upachakrame.
Pravaktum upachakrame.
Iti samprashna samprishto.
Iti samprashna samprishto.
Vipranam roma harshanihi.
Vipranam roma harshani.
Pratipujya vachastesham.
Pratipujya vachastesham.
Pravaktum upachakrame.
Pravaktum upachakrame.
Iti samprashna samprishto.
Iti इति सम्प्रस्ततां
विप्राणां रोमहर्षणीः
विप्राणां रोमहर्षणि
प्रतिपूज्य वचस्तेषां
प्रतिपूज्यावतस्तेषां
प्रवक्तुम् उपचक्रमे.
प्रवक्तुम् उपचक्रमे.
Verse 2 we will ask audience to read because going to go to verses 2.
Yeah.
I'll read synonyms and translation and purport given by Srila Prabhupada. Vyasuvacha, Vyasa said, iti thus, Samprashna, perfect inquiries, Samhrishtaha, perfectly satisfied, Vipranam, of the sages there, Roma Harshanihi, the son of Roma Harshana, namely Ugrasrava, Kratipuja, after thanking them, Vachaha, words, Tesham, they, Pravaktum, to reply to them, Upachakrame, attempted. Translation. Ugrasrava, Sutta Goswami, the son of Romaharshana, being fully satisfied by the perfect questions of the Brahmanas, thanked them and thus attempted to reply. Purport. The sages of Naimisaranya asked Sutta Goswami 6 questions, and so he is answering them one by one now. And let's go to verse 2. A very wonderful verse. We all read in Mangalacharan prayers sometimes. Suta uvacha
Suta uvacha
yam pravrajantam
yam pravrajantam
anupetam apeta krutyam
anupetam apeta krutyam
dvaipayano
Daipayano
viraha katara ajuhava
Virahakatarajuvaha
putreti tanmataya
Putreti tanmayataya
tarayo abhinedusu
Taravo abhinedus
tam sarva bhuta hrudayam
Tam sarvabhuta hridayam
munim anatosmi
Munimanatosmi
yam pravrajantam
Yam pravrajantam
anupetam apeta krutyam
Anupetam apeta krutyam
dvaipayano viraha katara
Dvaipayano virahakatara
ajuhava
Ajuhava
putreti tanmayataya
Putreti tanmayataya
taravo abhinedusu
Taravo abhinedus
tam sarva bhuta hrudayam
Tam sarvabhuta hridayam
munimanatosmi
Munimanatosmi
yam pravrajantam
Yam pravrajantam
anupetam apeta krutyam
Anupetam apeta krutyam
dvaipayano viraha katara
Dvaipayano virahakatara
ajuhava
Ajuhava
putreti tanmayataya
Putreti tanmataya
taravo abhineduhu
Taravo abhinedus
tam sarva bhuta hrudayam
Tam sarvabhuta hridayam
munim anatosmi.
Munimanatosmi.
Okay. Someone.
Suta uvacha
Suta uvacha
Yam pravrajantam
yam pravrajantam
Anupetam apeta krutyam
anupetam apeta krutyam
Dvaipayano virahakatara
daipayano viraha katara
Ajuhava
hajuhava
Putreti tanmayataya
putreti tanmayataya
Taravo abhinedus
tarvo abhinedus
Tam sarvabhuta hridayam
tam sarva bhuta hrudayam
Munimanatosmi.
munimanatosmi
Yam
yam pravrajantam anupetam
Krityam
apeta krutyam
Dvaipayano Virahakatara
dvaipayano viraha katara
Ajuhavya
ajuhava
Putreti Tanmayataya
putreti tanmayataya
Taravovinedus
taravo vinedus
Sarvabhuta Hridaya
tam sarva bhuta hrudayam
Munimanatosmi
munimanatosmi. Suta uvacha yam pravrajantam anupetam apeta krutyam dvaipayano viraha katara ajuhava Putreti tanmaya yataya Taravu abhinedus Tam sarva bhuta hridayam Munimanatosmi. Anyone else? Okay, we will read the synonyms together. Sutaha, Suta Goswami. Uvacha said.
Uvacha said.
Yam whom.
Yam whom.
Prabhrajantam.
Prabhrajantam.
While going away for the renounced order of life.
While going away for the renounced order of life.
Anupetam.
Anupetam.
Without being reformed by the sacred thread.
Without being reformed by the sacred thread.
Apeta.
Apeta.
Not undergoing ceremonies.
Not undergoing ceremonies.
Krutyam.
Krityam.
Prescribed duties.
Prescribed duties.
Vaipayanaha.
Vaipayanaha.
Vyasadeva.
Vyasadeva.
Viraha.
Viraha.
Separation.
Separation.
Kataraha.
Kataraha.
Being afraid of.
Being afraid of.
Ajuhava.
Ajuvaha.
Exclaimed.
Exclaimed.
Putreti.
Putreti.
O my son.
O my son.
Tanmayataya.
Tanmayataya.
Being absorbed in that way.
Being absorbed in that way.
Taravaha.
Taravaha.
All the trees.
All the trees.
Abhineduhu.
Abhinedus.
Responded.
Responded.
Tam.
Tam.
Unto him.
Unto him.
Sarva.
Sarva.
All.
All.
Bhuta.
Bhuta.
Living entities.
Living entities.
Hridayam.
Hridayam.
Heart.
Heart.
Munim.
Mani.
Sage.
Sage.
Anatasmi.
Anatasmi.
Offer obeisances. Translation. Please read after me. Srila Suta Goswami said,
Srila Suta Goswami said,
let me offer my respectful obeisances unto that great sage,
let me offer my respectful obeisances unto that great sage,
Sukadev Goswami,
Sukadev Goswami,
who can enter the hearts of all.
who can enter the hearts of all.
When he went away to take up the renounced order of life sannyasa,
When he went away to take up the renounced order of life sannyasa,
leaving home
leaving home,
without undergoing reformation by the sacred thread,
without undergoing reformations by the sacred thread,
or the ceremonies observed by the higher caste,
or the ceremonies absorbed by the higher caste,
his father Vasudeva,
his father Vasudeva,
fearing separation from him,
fearing separation from him,
cried out, O my son,
O my son,
indeed only the trees
indeed only the trees,
which were absorbed in the same feelings of separation,
which were absorbed in the same feelings of separation,
echoed in response to the begrieved father.
echoed in response to the begrieved father.
Purport. The institution of Varna and Ashrama prescribes many regulative duties to be observed by its followers. Such duties enjoin that a candidate willing to study the Vedas must approach a bona fide spiritual master and request acceptance as his disciple. The sacred thread is the sign of those who are competent to study the Vedas from the Acharya or the bona fide spiritual master. Srila Sukadeva Goswami did not undergo such purificatory ceremonies because he was a liberated soul from his very birth. Generally, a man is born as an ordinary being, and by the purificatory processes, he is born for the second time. When he sees a new light and seeks direction for spiritual progress, he approaches a spiritual master for instruction in the Vedas. The spiritual master accepts only the sincere inquirer as his disciple and gives him the sacred thread. In this way, a man becomes twice born or Dvija. After qualifying as a Dvija, one may study the Vedas, and after becoming well versed in the Vedas, one becomes a Vipra. A Vipra or a qualified Brahmana thus realizes the absolute and makes further progress in spiritual life until he reaches the Vaishnava stage. The Vaishnava stage is the postgraduate status of a Brahmana. A progressive Brahmana must necessarily become a Vaishnava, for a Vaishnava is a self-realized learned Brahmana. Srila Sukadeva Goswami was a Vaishnava from the beginning. Therefore, there was no need for him to undergo all the processes of the Varnasrama institution. Ultimately, the aim of Varnashrama Dharma is to turn a crude man into a pure devotee of the Lord or a Vaishnava. Anyone, therefore, who becomes a Vaishnava accepted by the first-class Vaishnava or Uttamadhikari Vaishnava is already considered a Brahmana, regardless of his birth or past deeds. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted this principle and recognized Srila Haridas Thakura as the Acharya of the holy name. Although Thakura Haridasa appeared in a Mohammedan family, in conclusion, Srila Sukadeva Goswami was born a Vaishnava and therefore Brahmanism was included in him. He did not have to undergo any ceremonies. Any low-bar person, like be he a Kirata, Huna, Andhra, Pulinda, Pulkasa, Avira, Sumba, Yavana, Kasa, or even lower, can be delivered to the highest transcendental position by the mercy of Vaishnavas. Srila Sukadeva Goswami was the spiritual master of Sri Suta Goswami, who therefore offers his respectful obeisances unto Srila Sukadeva Goswami before he begins his answers to the questions of Sesapati Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gnananjanashalakaya Chakshuru Unmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you all for joining. So before speaking, I would like to seek permission and blessings from all the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis here. And by the mercy of Vaishnavas, I have got the opportunity to speak. So this is for my purification. So I completely understand this is for my purification. And if there is, I pray to my Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada and Krishna to speak in a right spirit and right manner. I would just repeat their words. So I don't, I'm just like a postman delivering the same message. Hare Krishna. Today we are going to discuss these two verses, text 1 and text 2. So we are in second chapter today, chapter titled Divinity and Divine Service. So we completed the first chapter, questions by the sages. And in that chapter, all the sages headed by Sonaka Muni, they all gathered at a place called Naimisaranya. And they put forward 6 questions to Suta Goswami. They gave highest asana to Suta Goswami. We have been discussing this. And they posed 6 questions. So anyone remember what are those questions?
From the beginning?
Yeah, 6 questions quickly.
Okay, first, I can tell one, others can share.
Yeah.
What is the ultimate good and benefit for the people in common? That is the first question.
Yes. Anyone remember other questions?
I don't know the order, but one of the question was he wanted to know why Lord Krishna was born to Devaki and Vasudeva
Yeah.
and what kind of purpose.
Yes. Yeah.
That's one of the questions.
Third question, yeah.
Okay.
Any other questions?
What is the essence of all scripture?
Yes.
Yeah. What is the essence of all scriptures by which soul is satisfied? 3 questions. That is second question. Yeah.
The second question.
Mataji.
What is the what's the ultimate
Who
goal?
is like dying? What is the
No, yeah. When Krishna left, where did Dharma take the shelter? That's what you want.
No. He's asking at the end, what is the 2 things everybody Parishit Maharaj asked us question, right? He's talking about Parishit Maharaj question. Okay, not the sages question.
okay.
So that is Parishit Maharaj.
Yeah.
Okay, so but sages, 6 questions. Past tense, sir.
What's the
Past
ultimate
tense,
goal?
That I said first point.
That was the first one.
That
And then
pastimes.
they asked about like in Kali Yuga, everybody is become getting those inequalities, something around that.
Vrinda has something.
Yeah.
What are the pastimes?
Pastimes of Krishna, Yasya Karmani Udarani.
Yes.
So his glorious pastimes they wanted to listen.
Was that separate? Was that apart from third question that's separate? I thought it was the whole.
Separate.
Is that-
4 over. There were another 2.
Two more.
Where does the religious take shelter after
Yeah.
like
6 questions.
Sixth question.
that is sixth.
Sixth question.
Fifth
After
question.
Krishna left to his own abode, where did Dharma take the shelter?
There was something in the context of like for people in Kali, because it will be very, that manga.
That is qualities of.
So it's like, what is the ultimate solution for those, something in that context?
That is first question. Everything under first question.
Yeah, the fifth question is pending. There is a separate one chapter, third chapter is for that fifth question.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fifth question answer is for
That is a clue.
Well, Guru. Yeah.
third chapter. Third chapter.
Brinda knows the answer. Ah,
Yeah.
she told.
So what are the Hari avatars?
Incarnation.
Incarnations of Krishna. Third chapter is going to answer that. Yeah.
Separate, incarnation separate, and why you're born. In my mind, I mixed all.
Why
these
Devaki,
layers,
why he took birth in the womb of Devaki, then pastimes, then incarnations, and then finally Dharma.
waited after Krishna left.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the 6 questions they asked. And after listening to these questions, now this verse, this is Vyasa Bhuvacha. Suta Goswami is saying, like Vyasa Dev is saying, it is samprashna samprishto. So, iti does, by being asked by all these questions, Suta Goswami, samprashna, prashna means inquiries, samprashna, sam means samyak prashna, samyak means complete, so perfect questions. They asked the perfect questions, which is going to benefit the whole world, which is for the welfare of the whole world. Samhrishto. Hrishto means satisfaction. Samhrishto. He is perfectly satisfied, completely satisfied with these questions, Sutta Goswami, by all these questions of sages. Vipranam Rauma Harshanaihi. So, this Brahman sages, Vipranam sages, they asked all these questions, Rauma Harshanaihi. So, Sutta Goswami is also known as son of Rauma Harshana. So, in the 10th chapter of 10th canto of Bhagavatam, when Lord Balarama, when he was visiting the holy places, he visited the Naimisaranya. At that time, there was sage called Roma Harshana. He was in the assembly of sages. He was giving the discourses on Purana, and when Lord Balarama entered that assembly, everyone, all the sages, they stood and they offered obeisances to Balaram, but this Roma Harshana, he was on Vyasasan, he did not offer any obeisances. So it was like a disrespect to Lord Balaram. Balaram is none other than Krishna, Supreme God himself. So then Lord Balaram, he executed him with the blade of a grass. Just he took a kusa grass. For Lord, anything, he can do with anything. He can do anything with anything. So he just took the blade of grass and he executed him. And then at the same assembly, Lord Balarama, he gave this highest asana to Sutta Muni. And he asked Sutta Muni to continue that. He gave. So he got all the blessings from Lord Balaram. So he is the son of Roma Harshana. And now, Pratipujya Vachastesham. Pratipujya. Prati means in return. Puja, honoring. So now Sutta Goswami is going to honor their words with his answers, with his wonderful answers. He is going to honor Prati Puja. When someone asks wonderful questions, right? Like even Srila Prabhupada gave so much to us. We honor him with our puja, like with our worship. So he has given so much to us. So Prati Puja, now he is going to honor them. Vachas Tesham Pravaktam. So he started speaking Vacha, Vachaha, Vacha. Vacha is Vak. Vak, it's Dhatu is Vak. The same thing is used in English, right? Voice. It has come from the same Dhatu, voice, vocal. So now he's going to put his words. Pravaktam Vaktum. Pravaktam to reply, Upachakrame attempted. So Pravakta means it's Pravachana. It's like, it's not a general talk. It's like, oh, what is the weather today? What is going on with political things? It's not like that. He's seriously going to discuss about Krishna. Pravaktam Upachakrame he attempted. Sudha Goswami. So he's completely satisfied by the questions of these sages. And now, to honor their words, he's going to reply to them and he's going to start his words, his pravachan. The second text 2. So these questions, 4 questions will be answered in this chapter 2, and the 6th question we discussed, it will be answered in chapter 3, and the other question it is also answered, will be answered in chapter 3, the 6th question, but it's a very direct question. So now Suta Uvacha, now Suta Muni's spiritual master is Sukadeva Goswami. Now he is now going to offer obeisances to his spiritual master. When we start anything, we offer our obeisances to our spiritual master because he is the one. In the previous classes also we discussed about the spiritual master and his role. So he is the one he would take away, he would take us back to home, back to Godhead. So this Sukadeva Goswami gave all this knowledge to Sutta Goswami, this Bhagavatam knowledge. Now he is going to speak this Bhagavatam to all the sages. Now he is going to offer his obeisances because before we start anything, we have to offer our respects to a spiritual master. So that's what we do. We offer respects to Srila Prabhupada before we start anything. So now he is doing the same thing. So we learn from him, Sutta Goswami, because he knows the importance of Guru. Now he is going to start. So before starting, let me explain about this Sukadeva Goswami. What is he? Sukadeva Goswami is the one who recited this Bhagavatam. He was born to Srila Vyasadeva. So he was the son of Srila Vyasadeva. And he was in the womb of mother for 16 years. So he refused to come out from his mother's womb because he doesn't want to come to this world because this world, he knows there is a lot of illusion, Maya. So he doesn't want to come to this world, he wanted to stay in the womb of mother. So he stayed for 16 years like that. Finally, Krishna has to come and ask him to come out. Then he came out from his mother's womb. In the womb of his mother, he heard this Bhagavatam from Srila Vyasadeva. And as soon as he came out from his mother womb, he did not stay there. That's what we are going to discuss now. And his name is Sukha. Sukha is also one of the meaning is parrot. Parrot, right? When the ripened fruit is cut by the red beaks of parrot, the sweet flavor is enhanced. Like guava or some fruits, that when the parrot, when it cuts, the sweet flavor is enhanced. So like that, similarly, Sukadeva Goswami, from the lips of his mouth, lotus mouth, this Bhagavatam has been recited. So it's like we have discussed in the first chapter, 3rd verse, Sukha Mukhad Amruta Drava Samyutam. So this Bhagavatam came from the lotus mouth of Sukha Muni, Sukadeva Goswami. Sukha Mukhad, Mukha means his lotus mouth. Amrutam, it's a nectar, this Bhagavatam. Drava Samyutam. Drava means it's a solid, one semi-solid form, like it's a semi-liquid form, which can be easily swallowable. So which can be easily, we can drink that. Dhravam, Drava Samyutam. It is perfect in all respects. So not only, like Srila Prabhupada says, he not only recited as his father said. He did not only do that. He presented this Bhagavatam to appeal to all the classes of men. So everyone got benefited from this Bhagavatam. So that's the position of Sukadeva Goswami. Now, as soon as he come out from the womb of his mother, so he grew to at once he grew to youthhood. So he was 16-year-old boy, like a beautiful. So there are descriptions about Sukadeva Goswami's bodily features in the last chapter of this first canto. He came out and he was naked, completely naked, and he immediately started leaving that place. He doesn't want to stay at that place. As soon as he came out from his mother's womb, he immediately started leaving. So that's why Suta Muni is starting this verse with M Prabrajantam. So Prabrajantam means while going away for the renounced order of life. He wanted to go for the sannyasa life immediately. Vraja means, the word Vraja is Vraj. It comes from the Dhatu Vraj. It means go away, proceed. So Prabrajantam. So Prakrushta Rupena Vrajantam. Vraja. So he wanted completely, immediately he wanted to leave. Prabrajantam. So we have the word like Parivrajaka Parivraja. Pari means round, Vraja means again wandering. So Parivrajaka we say our Srila Prabhupada and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami, all sannyasis, Parivrajaka we respect them with that word, honor them, we glorify them. So Parivrajaka means, Vraja means they always wandered. He is now Hem Prabrajantam, Anupetam, Anuupetam. Upetam means, here Srila Prabhupada translated, without being reformed by the sacred thread. Upanayana, so we have the Upanayana Samskara. Upanayana means, Upa means near, Nayana means bringing. So spiritual master bringing near to give Gayatri mantra, Gayatri to the disciple, that is Upanayana Samskara. So here it is said, Anu Upetam, Anu. So Anu means not, no Upanayana Samskara. He doesn't want to go with any sacred thread ceremonies, anything like that. He just want to leave. He doesn't want to go follow any of these Varnashrama rules. And then Apeta Krutyam. Apeta means again gone, departed. He immediately left it. He immediately left that place. Apeta Krutyam. So he doesn't have any prescribed duties. So he is not ready to perform any prescribed duties. Krutyam, he doesn't have any duties. He immediately left that place. So if we go to that purport, Srila Prabhupada says here, the institution of Varna and Ashrama prescribes many regulative duties to be observed by its followers. Such duties enjoin that candidate willing to study the Vedas must approach a bona fide spiritual master and request acceptance as his disciple. And in the second paragraph, generally a man is born as an ordinary being, and by the purificatory processes he is born for the second time. When he sees a new light and seeks direction for spiritual progress, he approaches a spiritual master for instruction in the Vedas. So here, he is not going to follow all those Varnashrama rules, especially Suta Goswami. So we have Sanatana Hinduism. Hinduism is not a name, right? It's not there in any scripture, that word Hindu. Hindu is given by some British and Arabics to India. So this dharma was earlier called like a Sanatana dharma or Varnashrama dharma. This Hinduism was called Varna Ashrama. Varna means 4 social divisions, and Ashrama means 4 spiritual orders. four social divisions like Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaisya and Shudra, and four spiritual orders. Brahmachari, Gruhastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa Ashrama. Four social divisions and four spiritual orders. So this is a very scientific system. It's not a man-made system. It's given by Krishna himself. Chaturvarnam Maya Srishtam. A sane man did not invent this. It's a very scientific. So, but other people, they wanted to see the like other people from other faiths. They wanted to see some faults in this Varnashrama Dharma, and they wanted to exploit the people from the Varnashrama Dharma. That's what happening. But it's a very scientific system. It gives a regulated life. It's a regulated life. It gradually brings one to the level of Krishna consciousness. So in the Varnashrama Dharma, everyone would work for Krishna. Everyone would work for Lord. They don't work for the sense gratification. It's a very wonderful and very scientific. So where no one is left out in the society. Everyone would work for Krishna. Everyone is engaged in the service of the Lord. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Svesve karmani avirataha samsiddhim labate naraha. So by doing his own work, one will get perfection. One can attain the Supreme Lord. Swakarmana tam abhyarcha samsiddhim vindati manavaha. So swakarmana, by doing his own work, at the same time by doing, people say work is worship, work is worship. So work is worship. If you go with that work is worship, and you will end up in this again here in this material world. Work is worship. That is a very bad thing people are giving nowadays. Work is worship. Work is not worship. Krishna says we have to follow the Shastra. Shastra is the pramana for us. Krishna says swakarmani tam abhyarcha. Do your work, but at the same time you have to worship the Krishna. You have to place Krishna in center. So if you are like Brahmana or Kshatriya or Vaisya or Shudra, these are like qualities everyone gets when they are born. So according to their modes, and they are given with these qualities. Brahmanas, like there are different qualities of Brahmana. So they patan, ajan. So they study the Vedas and all those things. Brahmana and Kshatriyas, they are like administrative class. They administer all the governmental affairs. And Vaisya, they do like this trading and those things. Goraksha Vaisya, Vaniksham, right? They have to protect the cows, and they have to do the trading. And Sudra, they have to help all these people. Sudra is Sudra Tat Paricharyayam. Sudra, they have to help all these classes. So it's not like Krishna is not classifying them on the basis of it's not like where they are given some low class thing, or not like that. It's based on their quality, because again Sudras are also engaged in the service of the Lord. This is very scientific. I mean, the Sudras, for example, when you construct the temple, let's say the Brahmanas, they install the deity, and this administrative class, these Vaisyas, the Kshatriyas, they have to take care of all the they have to bring all the people together, and they have to give the money, and they have to provide all the support. And Vaisyas, they have to also, everyone has to be part of that activity. They have to protect the cows, and they have to also, whatever the money they earn, they have to give it for Krishna. And Sudras, they have to engage in that. They have to help all these classes of men, because Krishna never says, okay, Sudra is doing some work, it's a lower thing, and Brahmana is a higher thing. It's not like that. Everyone can attain perfection by following this Varnashrama Dharma. Swakarmanatham abhyarcha. So you do your work, but at the same time worship Krishna. That's what Krishna says. Because we cannot leave our work. So Krishna never says, oh, you leave and you just come and just worship me. He never says. You do your work, and at the same time worship me. That's what Krishna says. This varnashrama, because this is a very big topic, I did not I did not want to go deep in this. So now this Sukadev Goswami, he is above this varnashrama dharma. He is not like he doesn't need to go with all these varnashrama or all the samskaras. So when anyone is born, right, in India, we see this samskaras, like purificatory processes. So, jayate sudraha samaskarat bhavet brahmanaha. So, everyone is born Sudra in this Kali Yuga, but with samaskaras, purificatory processes, one attains the Brahmana's position. But Sukadeva Goswami is not going through all those ceremonies. He's not going through any Upanayana Samskara, or even, right, in India, some people follow first, we have to have Garbhadana Samskara. First, we have to purify the womb of a mother before begetting a son, so that we'll get a nice child. We can bring a nice child into this world. But not nowadays, no one is following this. That's why there is unwanted population everywhere. So people are like a demonic people are taking birth nowadays, because no one is following this Garbhadana Samskara. First step is to follow this Garbhadana Samskara, where we purify the womb of a mother, and then we ask for the Lord to give the nice child, so that we can give the birth to nice child, and he will bring all the auspiciousness in the world. So he will not create any chaos in the society. But nowadays, that's not happening. What first one is, then once child is born, there are other samskaras, jata karma, then namakaranam, naming ceremony, and mundana, so that shaving the head, and all this karna veda, piercing the ears, and annaprasana, so giving the food, first food, and vijjaramba, aksharabhyasa, and educational starting ceremony. All these samskaras have to be done to purify one's existence. These are very much needed. These were done in the Varnashrama society, but nowadays these are slowly going away. Still some families are following, but slowly they are going away. And again, Vivaha Samskara, Upanayana Samskara, where a sacred thread is given to give Gayatri, and all these things. So now, this Sukadeva Goswami is not going through all those samskaras, because he is already a liberated soul. Srila Prabhupada says in the purport, he is already a liberated soul. He is a Brahmagnani. He is already liberated. He is always thinking about Krishna. He is a Nitya Siddha. Nitya Siddhas means, even though they are in this material world, they never forget Krishna even for a moment. Like Srila Prabhupada, or any Nitya Siddha if you take, they never forget even for a moment. We feel like they are in this material world, but they always think about Krishna in their hearts. They always remembering Krishna. So he's a Nitya Siddha. So he doesn't need to go through all these ceremonies. These ceremonies are needed for the person, a Nitya Baddhas. Like we are Nitya Baddhas, like we are conditioned. We are ever conditioned. We are conditioned by these material modes. So for us, it is needed. We have to go through these purificatory processes. So to come to that level of Brahmana and then Vaishnava, so Vaishnava stage. So, but he doesn't need to go to all these purificatory processes. That's what Srila Prabhupada says. And then Dvaipayano Viraha Katara Ajuhava. So next line of this verse is Dvaipayano. Dvaipayano is this Vyasadeva. So Vyasadeva is also called as Dvaipayana. So because he is born in a Dvipa. Dvipa is island. To Parasara Muni and to Mother Satyavati. He was a great Muni, Parasara Muni. And to Mother Satyavati, he was born in an island. That's why he's called Dvaipayano. Viraha Kadara Ajuhava. Viraha, so viraha separation. He is afflicted with separation, katala. So he is afraid of, he is very eager, he is afflicted with separation. And ajuhava means calling, he is calling. Putreti, he is calling like, oh my dear son, oh my dear son, hey putra, he is calling. So now, so as soon as he is born, Sukadeva Goswami is going out, and now out of separation, Vasudeva, he is the father of this Sukadeva Goswami, he is calling him, hey son, it's a forest, so he is in ashram, so he is now, Sukadeva Goswami is going, so he is in forest, and Vasudeva is saying, hey, oh my dear son, oh my dear son, oh my dear son, he is calling him. Tanmayataya. So he is completely absorbed in that feeling. He doesn't want to lose his son, Sukadeva Goswami. He is completely absorbed. Tanmayataya, Taravu Abhinedasu. So here what happened, when he was saying, oh my dear son, oh my dear son, oh my dear son, the trees in that forest, they were also absorbed in the same feeling. They started saying, they started echoing. Tarav means trees, abhinedus. They also started responding like, hey putra, hey putra, hey putra. They were starting echoing trees. So this is a wonderful, very poetic thing we'll discuss. Tam sarva bhuta hridayam munim anatosmi. So we'll discuss that. So now this Vyasadeva, he is out of his separation, he is out of separation, afflicted with separation, he is calling his son, oh my dear son, oh my dear son. And then when trees responded, echoed in the same way, oh putra, hey putra, hey putra, hey putra. So here, it's not mentioned here in this purport, Srila Prabhupada, but it's Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, in his commentary, he says, Sukadeva Goswami is a Vaishnava, so he is a Nitya Siddha, we discussed, Nitya Siddha. So he is eternally liberated, he is a liberated soul. He is already remembering Krishna all the time. And when we please Krishna, when we love Krishna, when we love Krishna, Krishna loves us. At the same time, we love everyone. We don't see any difference. We don't feel any enmity with anyone. We don't see anyone in a bodily platform. So we love everyone. So that's what happening. Sukadeva Goswami, he is in that position. He pleases Krishna, and now he loves everyone. At the same time, everyone loves him. So if he is a pure devotee, he loves everyone. At the same time, everyone loves him. Because when you love Krishna, that's what happens. So you don't see any differences in anyone, and you love everyone, and everyone will love you. So that's what happening. Sukadeva Goswami, so he is now going, and he has Krishna in his heart always. Now these trees, so because he loves the trees, and the trees also having the same kind of feeling. They also absorbed in the same kind of feeling. They also saying, oh Krishna, oh my dear son, hey putra, hey putra. They are also expressing the same feeling, trees. And another thing here, we might get a question. So Vyasadeva, he is such a Tattvajnani, and he is such a philosophical spiritual master, and he has segregated all the Vedas, he has given Ashtadasa Purana to us, and he has written Mahabharata and even this Bhagavatam. We might get a question, why he is having that much illusion towards his son? No, his son is not an ordinary person here, Sukadeva Goswami. He is already a liberated soul, and he is a pure devotee. So now it's not an illusion to him, but it's a love to him. He is expressing his love. Oh, hey son, please don't go. Please stay here. Something like that. He wants to express that. it's not on the material platform, if we love someone, we expect we expect something from them, right? We expect some indriya trupti, we expect some sense gratification on the material platform. If we love and if we give something to someone, we expect something from them. But it's the love that is expressed by Vyasadeva here is not this material bodily love. It's a aprakruta. It's a transcendental. So it's a that affection between soul and soul, a pure devotee between pure devotees. So he doesn't want to leave that pure devotee Sukadeva Goswami. He wants to be with him. So it happens even in Chaitanya Charitamrita we see, and when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he met Ramananda Rai, he wanted, he said, oh, let's go and discuss Krishna Kada. So that is the thing between the Bhagavan and his devotee, disciple, Sishya. So they want to be in that relationship, and they don't want to lose that relationship, and they want to be with them. So even it happens in this material world, right? If you have a Guru Maharaj, and if you stay with him for some time, and if he is leaving to some other place, you'll get that feeling. It's not it's not on the material platform. He's not going to give you anything materially, but you will have that kind of feeling, right? It's above this material thing. So that is the love it is being expressed by Vasudeva here. It's not an ordinary thing, ordinary love or ordinary feeling. Putreti tan mayataya tharavo abhinedusu tam sarva bhuta hrudayam munimanatosmi. This Sukadeva Goswami, tam sarva bhuta hrudayam. So he can enter into the hearts of everyone. He is not a Krishna, he is not a super soul, but with his speaking, with his Bhagavatam, with his preaching, he can enter into the hearts of all of us and he can purify us. So tam sarva bhuta hrudayam muni manatosmi. So to whom I am offering my obeisances. That is what Sutta Goswami is saying. He is offering his obeisances to his spiritual master. So this is the first thing we have to do. When we start anything, first of all we have to offer our respect to our spiritual master. And let's go to this quickly to purport. Second paragraph. After qualifying as a Dvija, one may study the Vedas, and after becoming well versed in the Vedas, one becomes a Vipra. A Vipra or qualified Brahmana thus realizes the absolute and makes further progress in spiritual life until he reaches the Vaishnava stage. The Vaishnava stage is the postgraduate status of a Brahmana. A progressive Brahmana must necessarily become a Vaishnava, or for a Vaishnava is self-realized learned Brahmana. So a Vaishnava, he is completely engaged in the service of the Lord 24/7. He always remembers him. So a Vaishnava is like already a Brahmana. He has already gone through that process. So Sukadeva Goswami is in that stage, Vaishnava stage. He doesn't need to go through, as we discussed, through all this process. So first he did not take any samskara, Upanayana samskara. So when we take Upanayana, it's like a second birth. So it's called Dvija. So second birth for a person. And then once after taking Upanayana, he has to study Vedas, and then he will become a Brahmana. And then once he reaches the Brahmana stage, again they have to realize the absolute in the personal form, and then they'll become a Vaishnava. They'll engage in the service of the Lord. But Sukadeva Goswami is already at that stage. So Srila Prabhupada says Srila Sukadeva Goswami was a Vaishnava from the beginning. Therefore, there was no need for him to undergo all the processes of the Varnashrama institution. Ultimately, the aim of Varnashrama Dharma is to turn a crude man into a pure devotee of the Lord or a Vaishnava. See, this Varnashrama Dharma is not the exploitation of the people. It's a very scientific, as we discussed. It's given by Krishna. It's very scientific, and it is designed by Krishna to turn an ordinary man to become a pure devotee of the Lord. It's not at all exploitation. It's based on one gets what with our birth we get different qualities. Based on our qualities, guna karma vibhagasaha. So Krishna says that this division is happening based on the guna, qualities and karma, activities that we do. It's not based on janma. It's not based by birth. By birth one cannot become a brahmana. One cannot become a Vaishya. So the son of a Supreme Court judge cannot become a Supreme Court judge immediately. He cannot become a Supreme Court judge. So they cannot put him on the same platform. A doctor, a famous surgeon's son cannot become a surgeon. He'll get some kind of favorable condition to become a surgeon, but he cannot immediately become a surgeon, heart surgeon. He has to go, he has to study his medicine, he has to study his post-graduation, he has to do all those things. He has to attain his certificate, and he has to go through he has to work under some famous surgeon or some surgeon, and he has to learn everything. So similarly, this Brahmana, taking birth in a family in Brahmana doesn't mean that he will become a Brahmana immediately. He has to go through these purificatory processes. He has to study the Vedas. He has to go take the Upanayana Samaskara. He has to do the Gayatri every day, and he has to study the Vedas. Then only he'll attain that Brahmana stage. Brahma janati Brahmana. So one who knows this Brahman is a Brahmana. So it's like just by taking a birth in a Brahmana family, one cannot become a Brahmana. He has to do all these things. The Brahmana has a different qualities. So he has to do Svadhyaya, Tapa. He has to study the books every day. Svadhyaya, Tapa. He has to do austerity. And he has to be very Santi. He has to be very peaceful, and Arjavam. He has to be very flexible. So there are qualities defined for Brahmana. Sama, Dhamma, Tapas, Saucham. So this Varnashrama Dharma is to turn a ordinary man to become a pure devotee of the Lord. And anyone therefore who becomes a Vaishnava, accepted by the first class Vaishnava, Uttama Adhikari Vaishnava, is already considered a Brahmana, regardless of his birth or past deeds. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted this principle and recognized Srila Haridas Thakur as the Acharya of the holy name, although Thakur Haridas appeared in a Mohammedan family. So this is a wonderful thing. Haridas Thakur, he appeared in a Muslim family, Mohammedan family. So Muslim family, we know they are the meat eaters. But Haridas Thakur, even though he was born in that family, he became a pure devotee of the Lord. He became a Vaishnava. Vaishnava means he doesn't eat meat. So he has to follow 4 regulative principles. No meat eating, no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication. And he would chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantras. And he would always eat the Krishna Prasadam. He would offer everything to Krishna and eat it. And he always engages in the service of the Lord. Then he is called Vaishnava. So Haridas Thakur, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu given him the position Nama Acharya. So Haridas Thakur is given the position of Nama Acharya because he was chanting 192 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra every day. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. He was chanting 192 rounds every day. That means 300,000 names every day. Almost he was chanting for 22 hours every day. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, even though he was born in a low-class family, because many people objected Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during that time, many Brahmanas, they objected Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why you are giving so much importance to him. Even when Advaita Acharya, he was also giving so much importance to, he was offering obeisances to Haridas Thakur. And there were Brahmanas were there in that assembly, and they said to him, why are you offering obeisances to this Mohammedan? But Advaita Acharya said, even though he was born into a low family, but now he has got that Brahma Teja, this Brahma Varchas in his face. He has a glow in his face. Now he is already a Brahmana and now he is a Vaishnava. So we can offer all the respects to him. That's what Advaita Acharya said. So Haridas Thakura was not an ordinary soul. Different pastime is there for that. And even when Haridas Thakura was chanting this Hare Krishna mantra, his Muslim ruler, he objected it. He asked his servants to beat him to the death. He was beaten to he was beaten in 22 marketplaces, but he was never. It never made any significant impact to him. And finally, they all realized that he is a realized soul. And that Muslim king finally said anyone can chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra in that Bengal region at that time. So that was the power of a Vaishnava. And Srila Prabhupada says, in conclusion, Srila Sukadeva Goswami was a born Vaishnava and therefore Brahmanism was all included in him. He did not have to undergo any ceremonies. Any low-born person, be a Kirata, these are like a different what would I say, categories. So Kirata, Huna, Andhra, Pulinda, Pulkasa, Ambira, Sumba, Yavana, Kasar, even lower, can deliver to the highest transcendental position by the mercy of Vaishnava. Even a Chandala can become a pure devotee of the Lord by the mercy of Vaishnava. By chanting Hare Krishna mantra, just by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, one can become a pure devotee of the Lord. Even in the same life, we don't need to wait for the next life. So just by taking the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, just by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we can become a pure Vaishnava. Vaishnava means he has already surpassed that Brahminical stage. So if you can chant and if you can remember Krishna always, you'll become a Vaishnava. And Sri Sukadeva Goswami was the spiritual master of Sri Suta Goswami, who therefore offers his respectful obeisances unto Sri Sukadeva Goswami before he begins his answers to the questions of the sages at Naimisaranya. So now in this verse, Sri Suta Goswami is offering his obeisances to his spiritual master before answering the questions to the sages at Naimisaranya. So with this we will end, and I would request, so please chant and be happy, and please take this Hare Krishna movement very seriously, and please chant at least one round of Hare Krishna Mahamantra every day, and please take advantage of this Krishna consciousness movement. Finally go back to home, back to Godhead, and be happy. Hare Krishna, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. Hare Krishna.
Wonderful. Any questions? Questions or reflections?
Yes.
I thought caste system was broken in the British, but now hearing this, it sounds like two kind of parallel system. Birth-based caste, Brahmin, Kshatriya, and then Lord Krishna tells that it's how much you Vaishnava bhakti you attain and your karma, that's the basis of all this like Kshatriya, Shudra, Brahmin, all kind of stuff.
Sorry, Prabhuji, I did not get the last thing.
Like previously, I thought is caste system is brought by British.
Yeah.
They said like it's by birth to attain their work system and all this. But now hearing this, it sounds like there was in past there was a two parallel caste system. One was believed, like you said, they were believing like it's Brahmin is by birth Brahmin, and like Kshatri by birth Kshatri. But Lord Krishna tells that all this system is not an actual system, it's by how much Vaishnava you are, how much knowledge you have, and how much karma you do. It's based on that.
Yeah, it's based on your guna and karma, your qualities and activities that you do. Based on that, this varnashrama system is designed by Krishna. It's not by the birth. By birth, by being born in a Brahmanic family, they might get some favorable. They will get some favorable conditions, but it doesn't mean that they are Brahmanas. So even Srimad Bhagavatam, Srila Vasudeva says this like Dvija, there are Dvija Bandhus, they are called Dvija Bandhus. Dvija means a Brahmana. So he takes his Upanayana Samskara and he does Gayatri and he chants. He does study of all the Puranas, Vedas, Svadhyaya. But if one is not doing that, he is called a Dvija Bandhu. He is not a Dvija. So yeah, it's that it's not by birth, it's by Guna and Karma.
Anybody else?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So, Srila Vyasadeva wrote Srimad Bhagavatam, and then Sukadeva Goswami told Parikshit Maharaj, and at that time sages heard. And now Suta Goswami is telling to all the other sages. So, the person who has written, and then you said that Sukadeva Goswami heard it when he was in the womb, like because Vyasadeva was telling someone, or how did he hear?
That past time I did not exactly know, Mataji, that I think he might be reciting that Srimad Bhagavatam, and Sukadeva Goswami, when he was in the womb of a mother, he heard it. I don't know, it's while he was writing it. He has written after that, I suppose.
Lord Ganesha helped him to write when he was reciting.
That Mahabharata, but I don't know about Bhagavatam. Yeah.
Even
Bhagavatam.
Everything.
Okay.
Even Bhagavatam, it's somewhere in one of the chapters
Okay.
it comes. So maybe when he was reciting and Lord Ganesha was writing, then Sukadeva Goswami must have heard. I don't know.
Yeah, must have heard, but again, this episode did not happen, right? He was meeting Suta Goswami, Sukadeva Goswami meets Suta Goswami, and then he recites Bhagavatam to him.
So Sukadeva Goswami is born by already knowing the Srimad Bhagavatam, and that's why he spoke to Parikshit Maharaj.
Yeah. Yeah. Did it answer your question, Ma'am?
Yes, Rose.
Okay.
Hare Krishna. I have this question in my mind. Like you said, it took 16 years for Sukadeva Goswami to come out. What made him? Well, what was the reason, or what did Krishna say to him that made him come out?
Yeah, that's a law of nature. So he has to definitely come out sometime. So he has to definitely come, and because the time also has, he inspires actually Krishna. So that's a law. He cannot stay in the womb of his mother always. It's when you are in this world, you have to follow those laws. So definitely, that's what Krishna said. Yeah, you have to definitely come out from your womb of your mother, and he has a lot of things to do. So he has to give this Bhagavatam to all of us. So he cannot stay. How many days he can stay? He has to take birth definitely.
And when he came out, like what was the reason? Like he wanted to just leave from that.
Yeah. Yes. He even after leaving that place, he never stayed at any place, right? It says Go Dohana Matram. So Go means cow, Dohana means milking. He always stayed for the time of milking a cow at any place. Wherever he goes, any Grohasta's house, he just stayed for the time of milking the cow. So he just take maybe when Grohastas they are milking the cows, he goes there and he takes the milk and he just leaves. Because he doesn't want to create any attachment with that place. He doesn't want to, because if you stay for some time at some place, we get attached. Even if it's a worst place. So like if you stay in some area, we don't want to leave that area because we create some attachment. So he doesn't want to have that kind of attachment to any place. He never stayed at any place. Only when he went and he met the Parikshit Maharaj, he stayed there for 7 days. only at that time to recite this Bhagavatam. But so in Bhagavatam it is said he stays at any place for the time of milking a cow, Godavana Matram. So that's why he immediately left as soon as he came out. So he doesn't have that kind of illusion. He has to stay there, and because he is seeing Krishna everywhere. So he left immediately. He doesn't have that illusion. So that's what mentioned as of now, but I don't know any other reason. So he immediately, because he is already a Vaishnava, he is he likes everyone loves him, he loves everyone, so he immediately left the house. He is already above that Varnashrama institution. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare
It's
Krishna.
beautiful, nice in class. Yeah, Prabhu. When I came, I'm sorry I'm late for today. Yeah, when I came, I just catch the word and say you are describing the Brahmana's qualifications and 9 qualities of Brahman. Yeah, I had one question, this is a long time, but I did not get the chance where I need to ask this. The same time the Krishna already giving this opportunity, you were describing, that's why I'm asking. I found one guy already asked me the question, but really I don't know the answer. There is just like describing the Hari Bhakti Vilas. He says about the Brahmana. He says the sloka is Brahmana Shaktika Sarve no Srivana Cha Vasnavaha Jatu Upashate Devin Gayatring Vedamataram. It's Hari Bhakti Vilas in the 3rd Vilas. I already checked this in the website. It's really, sloka is really there. I don't know where is the reason why this comes. The meaning is every Brahman is prayer for the Gayatri mantra. You know this. You know this. Then when they are praying for the Gayatri mantra, they are not. They are not also Shaiva. They are not also Brahmana. In the Vaishnava, they are all Shakta. I don't know what. Prabhupada recommended everywhere, everyone should have to try the levels of the Brahman qualities and reach your goal, because this is the last bonus in the important thing. But this thing I'm not really understand. Prabhupada, do you understand anything? If you know that, please.
Yeah.
Can I try to answer that? The Shakta is those who follow Shakti, this thing, and Shaiva is the Shaivites and Vaishnava is the Vaishnavite. That is the 3 paths when you mentioned in the Bengali when you read that, when you just now told. Shakta is those who follow.
No, I'm not asking. I know the words. This thing is fully different. I think so, Prabhupada.
What is that? Again, could you read that translation?
Translation is that every Brahman, when they are trying to praying the Gayatri mantra, then they are not even Shaiva, they are not Vaishnava, all are become a Shakta.
Oh.
Yeah. She's right. Here this thing is Brahmana, you know that everyone. Vaishnava also in it. Vaishnava also is the upper class of 1 class of ahead of the Brahmana.
Right.
And Shakta is already in the down level. Because they are already, only they are praying for the Kali, Durga.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
This thing is really confusing.
Yeah, maybe we have to.
I think they are telling, see, Gayatri mantra is one of the highest mantras. It is very powerful. And those who are following the Shakti, this thing, women are considered the Devi and highest. So, that is what, you read that again, you will again get it what I'm telling you.
I think the Prabhu understood, right? When I the second time explaining this, the part of the translation.
Yeah, I understood, Prabhu. Because we have never heard that kind of thing, and I have never heard, because definitely, so he is not a secta, definitely. Sekti, that worship of Sekti is like worship of Lord Vishnu or Krishna is a topmost worship. So Sekti is worshipping Durga or Kali, and Shaiva is worshipping Lord Shiva. But definitely Yeah, there are brahmanas in those categories also, but I don't know, Prabhuji, that we have to check that authenticity of that person.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I say, like, if you find something, please let us know about what is really, why is this describing these things. This might be something Mayavadi or something. That's
Yes.
I don't know what this is.
The Bengali words what you write, is it from Bhagavad?
But I know, Prabhuji, Haribhakt Vilas, it's in Sanskrit as far as I know. It's Bengali, Prabhuji, Bengali, it's Bengali also, translated, okay. Okay, then we have to refer to original Sanskrit verse. It was written by Sanatan Goswami, and also Gopal Bhatta Goswami, he has also helped.
I think so. This was main is Bengali, but when they are translated in this.
Okay. Yeah, it's written in Sanskrit as far as I remember.
Sanskrit, okay.
Yeah, maybe we have to check the original verse, that number and take.
Yeah, if you can see that number in this book, what it says, then we'll get the answer to what he's trying to say. Like, maybe the one who has written that, they were followers of Shakti.
Yeah, yes.
So
Yes. They might have translated differently.
See, those who are Shakti followers will say that is the highest. Vaishnava obviously will say this thing. So that way, the person who has written that particular thing, they are Shakti followers. So they wrote Shakti is the highest, and these two are, above Vaishnava and Shaiva is Shakti. That's what.
Yeah. As per Bhagavatam, anyway, we know it's we have to Vaishnava, Krishna, and that is, he is the one who can give all the ultimate benefit to us.
Vaishnava will always say that Krishna is our.
Yes, because it's true. It's true. It's mentioned that Vishnu Paramam Padam. So the abode of Vishnu is the supermost. Yeah.
Any questions? Any more questions before we end? Okay. Thank you very much, Sesapati Prabhu. A big round of applause, Sesapati Prabhu. Wonderful explanation. Thank you. We are getting late to have the reflections, actually, because we have to go through those kids' sloka recitation also now. Kids, are you ready?
No, we're not ready.
No, you have to be ready because we are getting late. There's no choice for you. Come, please. Yes. Okay, so meanwhile we can do Damodar Ashtakam and then Chris sloka recitation, and then we can end the program. Okay, before that, today we have a new devotee, so I would like to introduce. Okay, what is his name? Tejas. So Tejas is here. Tejas is the son of Mataji, Neela Mataji, and where is Prabhuji? Yeah, Prabhuji is here. So he is here for the first time, so it's our customary to welcome him. And we'll welcome Tejas Prabhu by chanting 3 times Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Thank you very much, Tejas Prabhu, for coming. Hope I'll see you other weeks also going forward. So Damodar Ashtakam. No, that Prabhu had already come once. Prabhu, I forgot your name. Sorry. Muktidatri Prabhu.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, my name?
Yes.
My name is Abi.
Abi, right? Yeah. Yes. Abi is here for the second time actually.
Yeah, second time.
He was with one of his other friends before. Sean. Okay. So, thank you Abi for coming. So hopefully I'll see you every week.
Yeah, I will bring him next week.
Yes.
I will ask him.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhu. So, Damodar Ashtakam Muktidatri Mataji.
Lashat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Namami Sharam Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Namami Sharam Sachidanandarupam Lashat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Namami Sharam Sachidanandarupam Lasat Kundalam Gokule Vrajamanam Yashodami Alokalakramanam Paramishamatam Tato Druta Gopa Yashodami Alokalakramanam Paramishamatam Tato Druta Gopa Rudantam Mohurnetra Jukmam Nijantam Karam Bhuja Jagmena Shatam Kanetram Rudantam Mohurnetra Jukmam Nijantam Karam Bhuja Jagmena Shatam Kanetram Mohur sasangam patirikam kagantam Sita graiva damodara bhakti vadam Sita graiva damodara bhakti vadam Namo Devada
Damodarananta Vishnu Prasita Prabhu Dukha Grihane Shamamagnam Miryakidrisha Tata prema bhaktim swakame prayacha Namo Chenga Bhumi Sri Namo Jare Namaste Surame Suralitidame Adiyadharaya Vishashadame Namaste Surame Suralitidame Kids, now we are ready.
Vasansi Jana Niyatavahaya Navani Vahanati Naroparani Tata Sharinani Vihaya Jaranani Anyani Samyati Navani Behi. As a person puts on new garments, giving up the old ones, similarly the soul accepts new material bodies, giving up the old and useless ones.
Come on, quick. All the kids come this side. Closer. Little, not to the back. Okay. Closer. Close. Awesome.
No, he wants to say which feet. Which one you want to say? Dharma Kshetra?
Ajayate mriyate va kadachinayam bhuta bhavitana bhuyaha ajo nityam sasvatoyam purano nahanyate hanya mane sarire vasan sijirna yata vihaya navani grihnati naroparani tata sarirani vihaya jirnani anyani samyati navaniti tihi. Ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano nahanyate anyamane sharire. For the soul there is neither birth nor death. It does not come into being, will not come into being, and is not in being. It is not slain when the body is slain. Vasam chijirna nitavihaya navani grihnati naroparani tata sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani samyati navani dehi. Just as a person changes his clothes, the soul also changes body after it becomes useless at the time of Najayate mriyate vagadajannaya bhutva bhavitanava nabuhya ajo nitya shashvatoyam purano nahanyate hanyamane sharire. Vasamsi jirnani yata vihaya navani grihnati naroparani tata sharirani vihaya jirnani anyani samyanti navani dehi.
Wonderful effort. A big round of applause to kids. Thank you. So let's break for prasadam now. It's already too late today. Sunday? Oh, my turn. Okay, also, those who have not got the invitation about Sunday program, November 26th, Tulsi Viva.
please let us know, me or my wife, so we can resend the invitation. And those who have already got the invitation, who have not accepted, please do so, so that we get a confirmation. I know you all are coming, but still, formally you have to accept. So it's just a reminder, okay? So did everyone get the invitation? Okay, thank you. So it's on November 26th again, Tulsi Viva, 5 p.m. Okay, so we are expecting around between 80 to 100 people. So already 60 people have confirmed. Okay, so you make sure that when you get early, you get parking place closer. I haven't sent the gate code yet, but I'm going to send as it comes closer to the event. Okay? Thank you. Mahaprasade Govinde. Nama Brahmani Vaishnave. Kalpa Punyavatam Rajan. Vishwasva Naiva Jayate. Sharira Vidyaja. Kadendriya Taheka. Jiva Fele Vishesagare. Taramati Jivati. Lubhomai Sudurmati. Takeja Katina Samsare. Krishna Barodayamai. Parivar Jivajoy. Saprasada Nadilobai. Say Namrita Pao. Shri Radha Krishna Gunagao. Remada Koshi Chaitanya Nitai. Jai Nimai Jai Nitai. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Prabhu Nityananda. Shri Advaita Gadadhara. Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Loudly everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Shri Radha Krishna Mahaprasadam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Radha Damodar ki, Kartik Mas ki. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Thank you online devotees. Hari Bol.